Hello and welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a yoga meditation teacher, and today I'm here to guide you through Pitta flow. This flow is suitable for all doshas, but could be particularly beneficial for Pitta dosha. So Pittas can be courageous leaders with luminosity and charisma, but when out of balance can have a potential to be a little bit angry, irritable. So this class is a dynamic class. We're going to work with core and twists to wring out that tension, and we're going to move into a soft, surrendering flow, which is going to help just soften and find a little bit more of a receptive nature. So we're going to start down on the mat. You could do with one strap for this practice if you're a little bit tighter in your binds. When you're ready, grab your mat and come down onto the mat. We're going to start in all fours. Knees come directly underneath your hips. And then we're going to start to walk the hands forward. So dropping the chest down, finding our puppy pose, just to open the chest space and surrender a little bit as we start this practice. Drawing the chest down, chin down, forehead down, just coming to your edge. Noticing where feels good for you. Maybe you start to just drop the chest down a little bit more with every exhale. Good. So finding this surrender at the beginning of the practice. Maybe bring the palms together here. Rest the forehead down on the mat. And come to your intention. This could be about letting go. It could be about anything you need it to be, if something else comes more into your mind. So let that intention radiate throughout your body. And then inhale, gently walk the hands back in, and we're going to push straight up into down dog. So make sure your hands are nice and evenly spread, and then we're going to lift the hips all the way up and back into downward facing dog. So finding that lovely long spine, grounding through the hands, setting up the alignment before we start this practice. So lovely long spine, lift the tailbone, breathing in. Exhale, soft bend in the knees if you need. Again, breathing in. And exhale. Good. One more deep breath there. And exhale. So inhale, we're going to push off the toes and roll forward, plank position. So rolling through the spine. Good. Exhale, bend the knees, lift the hips, come back to downward facing dog. So a rippling motion. We breathe in, we ripple forward, high plank. Push into those hands, belly button to spine. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Lovely. And again, breathing in. And breathing out, downward facing dog. So we're going to start to walk our right hand towards our left ankle. Don't worry if it doesn't reach, you can just bring it to the mat. And we just get that sensation of drawing the chest through, finding our down dog twist. Keeping that tailbone lifting, drawing in through our core. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch hands. So right hand comes down, left hand comes to outer edge of right ankle, or maybe just to the mat. Good. Lifting the tailbone, long spine. One more breath. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank. Exhale, half vinyasa. Drop the knees, weight shifts forward. Hug those elbows in as you lower halfway. Drop the belly. Inhale, lift, cobra. Keep that length in the back of the neck. Keep the elbows hugging in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to step, baby steps all the way up to the top of the mat. Find our halfway lift. Maybe your fingertips to the mat or to your shins. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees if you need. Inhale, ground down through the feet as you rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Then we're going to bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands all the way up, chair pose. So keep the weight back in the heels, reach up with the chest. Exhale, folding halfway down. So again, keep the weight back in the heels, reach forward, hug in through the core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale, ground, hands step back. Maybe take one more half vinyasa. So drop knees, then shift the weight forward, lower halfway. Dropping down. Breathing in cobra. Elbows in, shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, step all the way up to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold halfway down. Good. From here, we're going to bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to push into the left foot as you draw up with the right knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep that right leg back. Find your warrior three. And then exhale, drop the hands down, step it back. Vinyasa, full if you're ready. Nice long line in the body. Breathing in, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to breathe in, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, twist. Right knee comes to left upper arm. Breathing in, sweep right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left upper arm. Well, let's do one more there. Breathing in, sweep right leg high. This time, exhale, knee to nose, step the foot in between the hands. Good. Reaching up on the inhale, high lunge. Exhale, squeeze left glute, twist to the right. Reach right hand back behind you. Arms are parallel with the mat. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right again, but then start to lower the left hand. Nice and gently, keep squeezing the glutes, reaching up with that top hand, just floating just a little bit off the mat. And then exhale, drop it down, step it back, vinyasa. Good. Lifting up, opening that chest, inhale, shoulders draw back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale brings you all the way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Weight back in the heels. Reach up with the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, halfway down. Take a breath in there. And then exhale, hands to heart center. This time pushing into the right foot. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, sweep it back, warrior three. Good. Exhale, ground hands, step it back, vinyasa. Inhale, lift the chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee comes across the body, find the twist. Breathe in, sweep left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right upper arm. Breathing in, sweep it high. Exhale, knee to nose, step foot in between the hands. Good. Stay on the ball of the back foot, rise all the way to the top. High lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Reach that left hand back behind you. Try and stack torso over hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep squeezing right glute. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left and then start to lower. Right hand, nice and gently, keep that left hand reaching up. Hovering it just a little bit off the mat, breathing in. And then exhale, dropping it down, stepping it back, vinyasa. Lifting up the chest, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So 3 breaths here. Building that heat in our bodies. Staying connected to our breath. So exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or float all the way to the top of the mat, lifting halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, halfway down. Good, breathe in there. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Push into left foot. Inhale, rise, right knee into chest. Exhale, sweep it back. Warrior three, keep dialing that right hip down. Chest open. Go around the hands, step it back. Vinyasa. So we're going to take one of those sun salutations again just to warm up the body. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. Inhale, steps you all the way up to the top of the mat. Lift halfway, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Last one of these. Keep breathing. Exhale, come halfway down. Take an inhale there. Exhale, hands to come to heart center. Weight into right foot. Left knee lifts into the chest. And then sweep it back. Warrior three, keeping your balance. Steady gaze. Left hip drops down. Drop the hands down with control. Step it back. Vinyasa. Last one of these little sun salutations. Let's all meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in and exhale. Reconnect to that breath. Draw chest to thighs. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step or float all the way to the top of the mat. Lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Good. Exhale, halfway down. This time you've got options. We hold halfway down in our half chair, or you come up into your crow pose. So if you're coming with me into crow, you ground the hands shoulder distance apart. Draw the knees as high up towards the armpits as you can, shifting the weight forward using the fingertips. Maybe you lift one foot. Maybe you lift the other, just getting that sensation of lift. Maybe you lift both, getting your balance, finding your breath, holding 3, 2, and 1. Good, lowering the feet down with control. Everyone coming back into chair pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Now we're going to push into left foot, draw the right knee up into the chest. Left hand comes around the outer edge of the right knee, reach the right hand back. Good. Lift tall through the crown of the head, reach through right fingertips. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, sweep it back, warrior three. Good. Keep that chest open. Go around the hands, step it back, vinyasa. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep right leg high. Exhale, knee comes across the body, find the twist. Breathing in, sweep right leg high. Exhale, we twist. Last one, breathing in. Exhale, we twist. This time we extend the leg. Don't worry where the foot lands. Push into right hand and lift the chest. Lift the gaze. Find your fallen star. Find that expansion in the front body. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, go around the hands, step it back, and find your 3-leg dog. So right leg lifts, take another breath in. Exhale, knee draws through to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Keep squeezing left glute, pushing off ball of back foot. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. Dropping left hand down, all the way, nice and slowly. Dropping it all the way to the mat, coming onto the outside edge of the left foot, stepping right foot to meet it at the back of the mat. So finding your side plank options here, drop bottom knee or lift that bottom knee in and up. We're going to hold for 3. So lifting up and out of that shoulder for 2. Embrace the shakes for 1. Good. Spinning it round and vinyasa. Lift the chest. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and exhale. Inhale, step or float to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, halfway down. Good, take a breath in. And then hands come to heart center. So moving the weight into the left foot this time. The right foot, lifting up with the left knee. And then bringing right hand around the outside edge of the left knee as you reach that left hand back behind you. Good. So tall through the crown of the head, find that twist, drawing through the core. And then we're going to come back to center. Sweep the leg back behind you, find your warrior three. Exhale, drop down with the hands, step it back, vinyasa. Lift the chest, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, knee comes across the body, right upper arm. Breathing in, left leg high. Exhale, find the twist, round through the upper back. Last one, breathing in, lift left leg. Exhale, twist, straighten that leg, drop it wherever feels good, wherever it lands. Don't worry if it's too far up or down the mat. Push into left hand and really open up through the chest. Lift hips, lift heart space. Breathe in, fallen star. Good. Exhale, bring the right hand down, step it back, plank, and then three-leg dog. Lift that left leg nice and high again. Exhale, knee draws all the way through to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Rising up, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Breathing in there. And then exhale, start to drop that right hand all the way down to the mat, nice and slowly with control. Come onto the outside edge of the right foot. Left foot meets it at the back of the mat. Options are the same. Drop the bottom knee or lift that bottom knee in and up, connecting into your core for 3. Breathing for 2. And 1. Spin it round. Vinyasa. Good. Breathing in, lift the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Reconnect to your breath. Reconnect to your pose. Good. Last deep breath in there. And exhale, bend the knees, looking forward. Inhale, step or float all the way to seated this time at the top of the mat. So we're not coming down just yet. We're going to come into a Navasana. So we're going to stay on the sit bones. We're going to lift through the sternum, lift the chest. Maybe your hands come behind the back of the knees. Lift the shins up parallel with the mat. Maybe you release the hands, reach them forward. That's your option 1. Option 2, you're going to plug left elbow into right thigh. And almost like you're pushing into the wall on the right-hand side. You're going to try and get a sense of resistance between the left elbow and the right thigh as you lift up and out of the lower back and draw in through the belly button. 3. So connecting to our core for 2. And 1, embrace the shakes, coming back to center. So coming through to the other side, right elbow, left thigh. Again, like get that sense of resistance. Lift the chest. 3. Breathing for 2. And 1. Inhale back to center. We're going to lower down, straightening through the legs, pulling in through the core so the belly button draws down and the lower back connects to the mat. Keep the chest lifted as you can, if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift back to your boat pose. Exhale, cross the ankles, ground the hands, step or float back, finding your flow, finding your vinyasa. Lifting up with the chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take a breath. And exhale there. Bend knees, sink hips, look forward. Inhale, step or float to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Good. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Push into left foot, lift right knee in and up. So now you've got options here. You can take the same variation that you did on the first time we did this pose. So bring the left hand around the right knee, reach the right arm back behind you. Maybe you want to use your strap or take hold of the right foot with your left hand. Kicking that right heel away. Finding Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, twisted variation. Lifting through the crown of the head, kicking through the heel. 3, 2, good. And 4, 1. Good, coming back to center, sweeping that right leg back, finding your warrior three. Exhale, ground the hands, step it back, vinyasa. Lifting the chest, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, exhale there. Inhale steps you all the way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Exhale, hands to heart center. So push into right foot, lift left knee in, same options. Bring the hand around the knee. Maybe you use your strap. Maybe you kick the foot forward and find the full variation, trying to lift tall through the crown of the head, kick through the heel, straighten through that bottom leg. Lots of things to think about. Maybe you take the gaze back behind you, finding your breath. One more breath in there. Exhale, release with control, sweeping the leg back. Warrior three. Exhale, ground the hands, step it back, vinyasa. Lifting the chest, take a breath in, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing deeply in through the nose. And then slowly exhale through the mouth. Good, breathing in, we're gonna step or float all the way through to seated. Coming back onto our sit bones, lifting the chest, coming back into our boat pose. Gonna do one more of these. So finding that lift up and out of the lower back, lifting the chest, broad across the collarbones for 3, 4, 2, and 1. And we're gonna lower for 3, 4, 2, lift the chest, lower back next to the mat for 1. Inhale, we're gonna lift, and then we're gonna drop our feet down. Soles of the feet come together, lift the chest, take a breath in, and then exhale, fold. 2 more deep breaths. Finding that lovely long spine, opening out through the hips. And then inhale, coming back up. So you might want to grab your strap again. We're going to bring our left foot into our right inner thigh. We're going to lift nice and tall through our torso, through the crown of the head. Sweep the hands up. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we're going to fold over our extended leg, slightly twisting our torso so that it folds over that leg. Little micro bend in the knee. Chest open to start with. Find your edge. Breathe into that stretch. So we're going to start to soften it down now. We finish the practice with a slightly more cooling, receptive, open practice. You can even let your palms open to the sky. Slowing the breath down. One more deep breath here. Exhale, good. So coming up halfway, using your strap or taking hold of the foot with the right hand, you're going to open up through the torso, rotating the torso to the sky before reaching that left hand up and over. Now don't worry if it doesn't reach the foot, it can be up here. You can reach the fingertips to find that lovely long line in the spine, just gazing up and under that left upper arm. Enjoying that side stretch. Slowing the breath, keeping the sit bones nice and grounded. Lovely. And then inhale to come all the way up. We're going to come into the other side. So left leg goes long. Right foot sole comes into inner left thigh. And then we're going to find that lovely long spine. Take a big breath in, reach up with the hands. Exhale to fold. So cooling that fiery pitta. Surrendering. finding a little bit of relaxation and stillness to finish. Lift the chest forward, exhale, fold, keep flexing the foot. So these slightly longer holds are going to help drop into relaxation. Good, taking one more deep breath. Slow exhale. Inhale, coming up. Rotating the chest and then dropping down, so finding that side stretch. Left and right hand can move towards the left foot or use your strap. Maybe you just open here, reaching through the fingertips, keeping the sit bones grounded, stretching through that right side hip, right side body. Slowing the breath. Enjoying that stretch. Taking one more deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale to come up. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs, bringing our straps with us. Rolling all the way down, knees into the chest. Just take a moment, massage out through the lower back. Knees rock side to side. And then we're going to draw the left leg long. As you draw the right knee into your chest, relax head, neck, and shoulders down. Relax the jaw. We're going to start to straighten through the right leg. Maybe you use your strap. Maybe you take hold of the calf or the bind of the toe with the first two fingers. Let the other palm just open to the sky. Open to receive. Kick through that right heel. Don't worry if your knee is bent. Long inhale. Slow exhale. And then keeping that left hip grounded. We're going to open the right leg out to the side. Don't worry how far it comes down. Keep that left leg nice and strong, left foot flexed. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. Inhale, drawing it back to center. Exhale, hug in through the knee. Take a breath in. And exhale, dropping that right knee over to the left. Right arm opens, palms open. Supine twist. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, back to center. Switch legs, so left knee draws in. Just hug it in to start, right leg goes long. And then straightening through the leg, taking the same variation that you did on the other side. Don't worry if the knee is bent. Right palm can open. Kicking the heel away. Relax the shoulders. Relax the breath. One more breath in. And then exhale, opening the left leg out to the side. Keeping that right hip grounded, right foot flexed. Breathing deeply into any areas of tightness. Inhale, lifting the leg back up. And exhale, release the foot, hug the knee in. Good, take a breath in. Exhale, twist. Left knee drops over to the right. Left arm opens, dropping that left shoulder down, taking the gaze over to the left fingertips. Closing down the eyes. Letting the body surrender, soften, fully relax. Then inhale, knees come in. Hug everything in. Breathe in. And exhale, release everything down, finding your final pose, your Shavasana. We will just hold here just for a moment, a minute or so. Keep those palms open, inner arches of the feet open. Trying to take this final pose. Don't skip it. If you can, absorbing all the benefits of your practice, calming our nervous system, ready to go on with our day. Every exhale, see if you can just release a little bit more tension. Release the body, soften a little bit more into the mat. Holding for as long as you need in your Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.